Good evening, students. Hi, everyone. How are you? I hope that you are doing great and you're awesome, right? I hope that you are awesome, and of course, you will be questioning why, ma'am, you are in sari today. So, today we are actually celebrating the ethnic day here in Vedantu. So, that's why all the teachers and, of course, everyone in the team are wearing saris. So, here we have a traditional look. So, thank you so much for the amazing response for the midterm series. Now, we're moving back. Now we are actually heading towards the Umang series, in which we'll be studying various chapters. So we have this. Why do we fall ill? And the poll was conducted, and majority of you have voted for this particular chapter. So this chapter is very, very interesting, very. So we'll be seeing a lot of things here. But before that, you know the drill. Here is the timetable. Okay, so that's great. You know the drill. You have to like, share and subscribe with your friends so that all of you and all of them can share the knowledge that we are sharing with you. Okay? Hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, share with your friends. If you have not joined this Telegram group, kindly go and join over there. Okay? There are a lot of students from your age who are discussing some important topics each and every time. And when we're talking about this Telegram group and etc., there's a very good thing which occurs over here. There's a lot of discussion. You make new friends. You get to know about the various question papers which are there with various other people. So, kindly join this group. Okay. The link will be there in the description box below. Now, let's start with the class, everyone. Now, every one of us wants to be healthy. Every one of us wants to be fit. But what do we do about it? Are we eating right food? Are we doing exercise? Or are we conscious enough to know that what is healthy and what is not healthy? Let's see over here. According to the given definition, the healthy, wealth is lost, something is lost. Health is lost, everything is lost. It's a very great statement. Our health is everything. If you are not feeling good, even if you won first rank in your class, even if you got a great sports or great gifts from your parents, you'll not be happy. Why? You know, because your health is not good. That's why every one of us says that health is the wealth and we have to take care of ourselves. So, according to this, we believe that the health is an important thing for all of us. Health is a state of physical, mental and social well-being. Now, it's not that I am healthy physically. If I'm not healthy mentally, or if I'm not healthy with the social surrounding or with the society. A healthy person is the one who have all these three things in itself. They are healthy physically, emotionally, and of course with their social nature also. These all things makes an individual healthy. Now we know that for health we require a great environment. We need to do good exercise. Great environment is need. We should have a great economic condition. Social equality and harmony is maintained if a person is healthy. If you are not healthy, you will have a mindset that everything is bad around you. You will not have harmony within yourself. You will be lethargic mode of the time. You will be sad. You will be irritated or stressed. But if you are healthy, you'll have a determination that you can do what you want to, right? So health is really very important, everyone. That's why we usually say health is wealth. Okay? Sorry for that. Yeah. Now let's talk about the introduction to health. Good physical health and social great environment actually gives us a lot of great condition. Now, a person can be healthy if a person is living in a society where there is the basic necessities are there. First of all, if you talk about, the clear water, the great food, the place you are living, these all things will contribute towards your health. So, it is important for us and of course for everyone around us to live in a secure environment. Then only you will have your mental physicalness. Okay, now then only you will feel that, okay, I can do this. I can actually go ahead and win this. I can actually score great marks in the examination because I am a healthy person. There are different government organizations in India in the world, there are different organizations, a few names are over here, who are working very hard to provide a great health facilities to all the people around this world. We are aware about WHO, World Health Organization. They conduct lot of competitions, lots of surveys, lot of campaigns so that people can actually become aware about the disease, the conditions, how we can cure them, and other things. Small steps are there to make ourselves healthy. If you go to schools, you will see that, usually they have, hand cleaning system. 5 ways of cleaning your hands or 8 ways of cleaning your hands and other thing. So these campaigns are launched by the WHO people. And of course, because of that, there's a lot of awareness about it. Let's see over here. There's Indian Council of Medical Research. Okay, this is one of the important organizations. Then we have the WHO. It's international agencies there, which is actually doing a great work for all the people living in this world. Okay, let's see ahead what we have. Now this community health program. You must have seen that, whenever you go to your school, if there's some health program for you, if the doctor is coming and checking all of your friends, you have more enthusiasm. You want to know what is the height of your friend or what is the weight of your friend, how is the blood test and other things. Because when we live in a community, we want healthy individuals around us. We become more concerned about the people who are close to us if their health is not good. So these are the things which actually help the people. Okay, it gives them more awareness. For example, if I'm a person who didn't know anything about the tuberculosis, if I go to a campaign and if those people tell me about it, I'll be so happy that I know a certain set of information and I'll be sharing that information with my friends. So these programs are actually very beneficial for you as well as the people living around you. So you and of course your friends should always encourage to gather more information and then share this information with your friends. So it's very easy and it's interesting also. Okay, so here what we can do, a person can be healthy if the surroundings are hygienic. There's a lot of health education if the person is educated, of course, they can take care of yourself and the people around them. You should have a clean water to drink and proper food diet. Have at least some control on the communicable diseases and most importantly the awareness about the diseases. Okay, if we have that, we know that we can do great wonders. Now here as we can see, what is health and what is disease? Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely the absence of a disease. So a person, we cannot say okay is healthy if they have these conditions. But a disease is a condition which impairs the health or interferes with the normal functioning of the body. For example, if I'm suffering from cold, then I will not be able to teach you people properly. Right, everyone? If you are there sitting in the class and I'm like, each and every time I'm doing, you will be irritated and you will leave the class. That happens because with the cough, well, what is happening? I'm not able to function the assigned task which is in front of me properly. So that will affect my health and of course will affect your mental health also. So it's become very important. Okay, and that is a definition of the disease. Clear, everyone? Note down this because sometimes you know what happens? There's a difference between health and the disease and we usually get confused with that and loses our mark. So don't do that. Difference between, you can take a screenshot of it, everyone. It is a state of a physical, mental and social well-being. It refers to the individual's physical and social environment, individual's good health. Over here, state of absence from disease. There's some disease. It refers to only individuals and of course, individual may have a good health or a poor health also. Next. Now how the disease are spread. Okay, manifestation, how they are spread. So if we usually study about the two different types of manifestation over here. First is the organ specific. Now what happened over here? diseases will be occurring to a specific organ. For example, if you take the point of tuberculosis, the affected areas will be nose, organs, nose, it's entering from the nose, and it will be affecting which organ? Lungs. Clear? Entering from the nose and affecting the lungs. When a microbes affect the same organ or an organ of a same time as the point of its entry, that is the organ specific. So what is happening over here? Nose is the point of entry and it is affecting the lungs. From nose only we breathe the oxygen and release out the carbon dioxide. So lungs and nose will have something in common. So it becomes organ specific over here. Next is tissue specific. Now what is happening over here? If you see that when a microbes enter the entirely different organ and as its point of entry. So we see this transmission of diseases by mosquitoes. So this is a tissue specific manifestation. Clear? So here is a given example of the Japanese apoptosis. In what happens, the entry point is the blood vessels, whereas it affects the brain. It just goes there to the brain and affects our brain badly. Clear, everyone? So let's move ahead and see what we have ahead. Now this is very interesting and very easy. Different types of disease causing agents. So we have disease causing agents, we have a lot of disease causing agents. Let's see about them. See over here. We have biological agents, we have chemical agents, physical agents, mechanical agents. Now, biological agents, what are those? These are the ones which are called as pathogens. You have studied about them in your 8th class. Virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, etc. are the biological agent. They are living organism and they have the capacity to infect you, right? Next, chemical agent, like urea is there, uric acid and the other things, if they enter in our body that might cause us some disease, will be the chemical agents. Now in the air nowadays we have a lot of pollution. Now those pollution agents can get inside our body and can give us some respiratory disorders. So that will come under the chemical agents, right everyone? Next, physical agents, heat, cold, humidity, pressure and radiations. Because of these, if we are having any disease, that are called as the physical agents. For example, if we see the radiations, you remember Hulk, right? He actually had the gamma radiations. Because of that, he turned into the Hulk. So radiations actually causes a lot of disorder. In reality, of course, we will not be able to survive if we face any of the radiations. But yeah, that's a movie. But that created some change into that. So radiation, pressure and all these will create some of the other disorder in our body. Next, mechanical agents, like friction agents and other agents will be there in this particular part. Nutrient like minerals, carbohydrates, protein and fats and vitamins are very, very crucial for us to protect our body. If we have great amount of nutrient, we are good to go. And sometime if these nutrients are in balance, what will happen, everyone? We will be having deficiencies. We have studied about them lot. So if vitamin D is not there, doctor will ask you to take sachets of vitamin D, or if B12 is there. If iron is not there, then they'll ask you to eat green vegetables and so and so. So nutrient can also cause a deficiency in our body. Clear, everyone? I hope you're getting it. Hit the like button, everyone. Hit the like button. And this is very interesting chapter. Now see over here. Okay, we have this infectious agents. Now here what we are studying about the infectious agents. Now infectious agents are the one which causes the infection. A lot of infections will be caused. First, virus. Now virus can cause us a common cold. So we have common cold, influenza, measles, mumps, chickenpox, AIDS and hepatitis B. Now virus is a biological agent. It will enter in our body, it will rapidly divide itself in our body and will cause us these diseases. So you should remember the name of the infectious agent as well as the disease name. A very, very important questions. And of course, these things will be studying in your higher classes also. So please pay attention. They are very important. Next, the bacteria. Bacteria can cause cholera. It can cause typhoid, tuberculosis, tetanus, and other diseases. So remember this also. Fungi, skin infections are caused. Protozoa, malaria, very, very important. Protozoa gives us the malaria and other diseases. Just remember the name. Then we have the worms. You must have heard in your childhood or maybe now also that there are worms in your small intestine. So sometimes what happens, the worms can actually enter our digestive tract or from any food supply or anything, and they can grow in our body. They will be taking all the nutrient. Because of that, our body will have some deficiency. Okay, that can be tested and we can actually take it out with the help of the medicines. So worms are also there which causes the diseases. Okay, here. Now let's see what are the means of transport. Just now we saw the infectious agent. Now let's see what are the modes that can help these microorganisms to get inside our body. And over here we have through air, through water, through vectors, through sexual contact, etc. So we usually eat outside. We don't see whether the water is good or not. So if the preparation water is not good, or if we are eating pani puri which is made from a not good water, we might get diseases like here, cholera. Okay, very, very common. Cholera can be there. If a person who is suffering from the cold is near you, and if he or she sneezes it, okay, and there's no handkerchief or there's no hand covering, what will happen? In the medium of air, these microorganisms will travel into your respiratory tract and will give you disease like common cold. Okay, through the air medium only, tuberculosis and pneumonia can also be caused. Clear? So with the help of the air medium, both the viruses are there, bacteria are there, which can actually spread the diseases. Then we have the vectors. Now what are the vectors? Like mosquitoes. They are the one which will be carrying this infectious agent and we will be the host. They will come and infect us. So here we can see mosquitoes are there in malaria, dengue, yellow fever are there. Now we have flies also. The house flies which we usually see are not so clean. They are dirty because they sit on a lot of unhygienic things. They can also cause typhoid, tuberculosis, diarrhea. What happens? These flies will be sitting on the cow dung, on the different dirty water which has been accumulated in the garbage and etc. So from there they're sitting, they'll carry these infectious agent and will drop it on the food that we are about to eat, and with that the whole infection will get inside our body and that will cause us a disease. So we have to be aware about it. Last one is through the sexual contact. Now over here the body fluids needs to get mixed, then only this type of disease can be transferred from one person to the other person. So the examples of it is the syphilis and the AIDS. Remember these two, okay, syphilis and the AIDS. Next, now this is important, this is very, very important. Types of disease: acute and the chronic. So acute are the disease which will last only for short period, okay, common cold, because it's last only for a very short time. But over here if you see, this has a long duration. This has a very long duration. So if a person is suffering from like arthritis or the cancer, that is a long duration disease. But acute diseases are the ones which are happening for a very short time. You should know the difference between these two, students, because usually in your examination they will be asking you. Clear? Chalo, आगे बढ़ते हैं now. Again, one is the congenital, other one is the acquired. So this is there at the time of birth only. So these are the genetics diseases. Even before the time of the birth, okay, even if the baby comes out, it is there with it in the genes. Okay, these are these types of diseases which are there, which we cannot cure because they are genetically imbibed. Whereas on the opposite hand, we have the acquired diseases. Now these diseases are the diseases which are acquired. For example, if you are living in a polluted city, because of the pollution and because of the lifestyle that we can actually acquire some diseases. So those will be the acquired diseases. Clear, everyone? Okay, you should understand there are types of diseases we are studying. First was the acute and chronic. This is congenital and the acquired. Here is the types of non-communicable disease. Okay, when we talk about it, okay, non-communicable and communicable diseases. Communicable diseases are the diseases which are communicable, right? It can cross from one person to the other person. If a person is infected, it can easily give you the disease. Whereas non-communicable diseases will not be getting transferred. For example, asthma, or we can say diabetes. These are the examples of non-communicable diseases. Clear, everyone? See over here. We have this. They are types of non-communicable diseases. Degenerative diseases caused due to malfunctioning of some organ. If the organs are not functioning properly, this is non-communicable disease. Deficiency diseases, if there's a deficiency of some iron, calcium, etc., of course those are also will fall under the category of non-communicable disease. Allergy, if a person is allergic, of course that allergy will not be transferred to the other person who is around. Cancer, one of the disease which is non-communicable, and other diseases like any of the disease which is like heat, cold, etc., will fall under the category of non-communicable disease. In simple, if we say non-communicable diseases are the one which will not be spread with the contact. They are not at all spreading. Okay, everyone? And over here we have the pathogenic diseases, which are also called the communicable diseases. Now, as the name suggests, they can easily be communicated. They can easily be spread to one person, from one person to the other person. For example, if you must have seen a case that, if there's a person in your class who is suffering from eye flu, they'll be wearing specs, black color sunglasses, and the teacher will tell them, oh, please don't come to the child. Please don't come to the school child. Take rest, right? Because the fluid has a lot of virus, and if by chance, if it comes in contact with you, with your hands or the place we are sitting, you might catch it. So that's why these diseases are called as communicable diseases. Pathogens are disease-causing living organisms like bacteria, yeast, molds, protozoa, virus, and parasitic worms. Over here, if you see, substance which causes diseases are called as agent, the different agent that we have already studied, and the study of this is called as etiology. Remember this in extra information that we are sharing. Okay. Next, tuberculosis. Now let's talk about few of the disorders. Tuberculosis is a bacterial disease. Very, very important, everyone. Let's discuss about that in detail. So tuberculosis is caused by, very important, everyone, please pay attention. It is a disease caused by a bacteria, and the bacteria name is Mycobacterium. Okay, the disease name is Mycobacterium, and it is caused by the bacteria Mycobacterium tuberculosis. What is the basically what happens over here? Symptoms, we have a lot of cough is there. Blood will come out sometime. If the tuberculosis elevates, blood will start coming out from the mouth. Loss of weight, weakness, breathlessness, and lot of pain. Over here, infection occurs in the lungs. So whenever the person is suffering from the tuberculosis, the lungs will be affected. What is the prevention? There is a particular type of vaccination which is assigned to it. Again, a very important 1 marks question, everyone. If a person feels that they're suffering from the tuberculosis, they can go to the doctor, have a test, and if they have this, they can actually take this vaccine, BCG. Okay, what is the full form of it? Bacillus, calmette, and curine. Okay, This is the bacteria and this is the name of the scientist who discovered it. Clear? So this is about the tuberculosis, which is a very, very painful disease and a very common in India. Now, the polio. You must have seen a lot of students, a lot of children and a lot of people who are suffering from polio. Now, this is caused by a virus. Remember this, everyone, okay? And in this disease, what happened? The lymph system, okay, and of course the brain loses its connection. The nerve cells are affected, okay? It actually invades the nerve cells. Nerve cells are affected, and what happened? Initially, when this is getting inside the body, fatigue, fever is there, vomiting, headache is there, and after some time it will just go and damage the nervous cells, and of course the brain coordination will be lost, and that conditions actually arise and give a condition called as polio. The person will not be able to walk properly, okay, and maybe the hands or the legs both will be affected. The functioning and the growth of these two will be not so even. Okay, if you can see the image, here we have the diagram. Okay, so these are the important things that you should understand about the viral diseases and the bacterial diseases. So with this everyone, we are in the end of our class. Thank you so much. Thank you so much everyone for coming and joining our class. I'll be seeing you in the next class. Till that time, keep enjoying the sessions, keep watching them. Lots of love from Vedantu. I'll see you in the next class, and in the next class we'll have at least starting quiz. Let's see who will be answering them. Okay, bye bye everyone, take care, good night.